Hey, what's up everybody, it's S. So a couple of months ago, a company named Vedder Holsters reached out and asked me that I want to try out one of their new products, and you know me, as cheap as I am, I said absolutely. So I actually got the product, or I got this package, I think it was back in December. I went ahead, I did a video on it, I did a whole unboxing, which is why it's open, but unfortunately, after I looked at the directions, which I probably should have done in advance, they said not to open it or not to show it until mid-January, so I had to unfortunately scrap that video. But
hey bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
But now it's the end of January, so I'm free and clear to show you what I got. Now, as far as the packaging goes, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm a big fan of when companies, go the extra mile and put some extra thought into their packaging. I really do like when they do that, and I know they're probably just gonna go ahead and pass that cost back to the consumer, but I do like the fact that it shows that they care a little bit and they wanna put some effort towards their packaging or their branding. Let's go ahead and open it up. Well, it's actually already open, but I'll go ahead and show you what I got. So now in the actual package, they sent me a thank you. I thought this was just a thank you and maybe some instructions, and unfortunately I didn't read them like I just mentioned. I'm actually going to try to make a more concerted effort to start reading instructions in 2025.
Cap.
In here, there's not like a discount code for you guys or anything like that. Basically just a thank you and letting me know that I'm not obligated to say anything nice about the product or make a video, but obviously I'm sure that they would be thankful if I did. All right, and now for the big reveal to show you what I got.
What is it? It's a leg!
But what is it?
Yeah, well, it's
Now, if you're confused, please don't worry, because I was confused as well. I wasn't quite sure what this product was actually for, so I had to go on their website, do a little bit of research to figure out, what I was supposed to do with it and how I was supposed to use it, because there wasn't any instructions. Again, in that card, it was just a thank you. So there weren't any instructions onto what this actual product was. There wasn't anything with the name of the product.
No, the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Essentially, it's just a little bit of cushion for the pushing. So it's a little soft material that basically goes between the holster and your body. So you know how sometimes when you're wearing your holster, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, it can kind of dig into your sides. This is supposed to, I imagine, prevent some of that discomfort by adding a little bit of cushion. There's not much to this product. It's pretty thin. If I had to guess, it's probably about 1/4 of an inch and maybe, I don't know, what's this, 8 inches, 9 inches long. And how you actually attach this is you basically just add the Velcro to the holster and then stick it to it. Now, where I live, I'm actually in Texas, so I'm not sure how this would hold up in the warm weather, how comfortable it would be, when you get to sweating. It's always either hot or less hot. We really don't get a ton of cold weather, though now that I'm saying it, we just had a winter freeze a couple of weeks ago. Now, if you live in a northern climate, this may not be a big deal, but for those of us who live in hot areas, it's definitely something to be aware of. As I just mentioned on how to attach it, I didn't put it on mine just yet, because as I've mentioned in other videos, as companies send me different things, what I might end up doing is just doing giveaways. And I recently gave away a red dot, but I'm not sure if you guys would want this product or not, or want me to do a giveaway. If you do, drop me a comment. Depending on how many comments I get, if people want it, I may do a giveaway. I don't do any kind of raffles or anything. I basically just pick a comment and then send it to you. So if you want it, drop me a comment and let me know. As far as cost goes, it's not a very expensive product. I want to say it was like 25 bucks. It has been a few months, or excuse me, a few weeks since I've actually looked at it. So prices may have gone up, may have gone down, but I want to say it was around that $25 mark. I don't have any discount codes, or I'm not getting any kickbacks. So, if you want to try it, great. If not, maybe leave this one on the shelf. Now, what I envision this for would be more of like a gateway to maybe carrying in a position that's not as comfortable. So for me, I bought this appendix holster, but I don't actually like carrying it that way because it's pretty uncomfortable. So maybe if I put this on here, I might have to trim this down a little bit, but this might make it more comfortable and help with my transition, possibly, back to carrying appendix style. Now, is this for everybody? Obviously not. If you're a super tactical guy and you've been carrying for years and you have appendix holsters and maybe you carry multiple magazines and knives and flashlights and everything else, this is probably not going to be for you. I could possibly see this as being something for maybe a newbie, or again, like I mentioned, possibly trying to carry in a different position. When you just start carrying, carrying a holster can be very uncomfortable. And I think that this might help with the transition of getting used to it. And then maybe later on down the road, you take it off. If I do end up keeping this, I'm probably going to put it on that appendix rig and then possibly try to start carrying, you know, my Glock 19 sometimes that way to see if this helps with the comfort. So I did mention earlier that you could probably cut it, but I wasn't looking at the right side. And I think that's what obviously these notches are for. Again, this did not come with instructions. So I'm just, you know, so I'm pretty much guessing at this point, but I'm assuming that's what those notches are for. Is this truly innovative? You know, I don't know. You know, I haven't seen many other companies do this, or I haven't seen any companies, but I also haven't looked. So no, all in all, it's a pretty cool little product. Is it worth 20 bucks to see, or 25 bucks to see if it adds some comfort? You know, I think so. All right, well, before I head out, I do want to say thank you to Vedder Holsters for sending this out to the channel. You know, feel free to send a holster. Other than that, I don't have anything else for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.